Welcome back to the playground, everybody, and today I have a very chilly video for you guys because I have went ahead and I have turned the ambient temperature down to the lowest it can possibly go in People Playground. And today my goal is to try and survive 1 minute at these absolutely wickedly cold temperatures. I mean, look how fast this guy's dying. That was what, 20 seconds? And I have to last a full minute, so this is going to be a very hard challenge. Okay, so as you just saw, it's quite cold in here. What if I just try and combat that by spawning in a heat ray and just blasting someone with it? Maybe it'll like counter it out, right? Obviously, my concern here is that the heat rays are gonna overpower the cold and my guy's gonna actually burn alive, but I mean, who knows? Watch us work first try and then just don't have a video. I always say that and then it never works out first try, so I shouldn't even be worried. We got 3 heat rays here and hopefully this will at least extend it past 20 seconds, which is like the, you know, the baseline time. So as soon as I unpause time, the 1 minute timer will start, and I mean, I don't think this is gonna work, but who knows? Here we go. Okay, timer's running. Our guy is is dying faster than I think he would have otherwise. Oh, okay, this is not looking good. Hold on, still alive. We're still doing good. Oh my god, how is he alive right now? Okay, 20, can we at least get 20 seconds? Okay, that was 22 seconds. That's actually unbelievable. He was not doing good, but his head held on for a really long time. Okay, well, that's a good first test. Obviously, the heat rays kind of overpowered the cold a little bit. I want to check their inspect menu to see. Okay, yeah. Their internal temperature is 250 degrees, so the heat rays definitely outpowered the cold. But that's good information. That's good. Okay, we have a base. Okay, so obviously attempt number 1 wasn't gonna work first try, but it gives us some good information. The heat rays overpower the cold a little bit too much. So my question is, we can't blast the guy with the heat ray directly, but can we make it less maybe? Can I maybe add like a thin layer of like insulation between them? No, because then that just like negates the entire purpose of it in the first place. Is there something besides a heat ray that heats someone up? Is that a thing? Let me look it up. Heating element. Okay, well, wait a second. This could work. So what if I just stick a bunch of heating elements around a person? Actually, let me make sure my ambient temperatures on it is okay. So what if I just heated up an area with a bunch of like heating light bulbs? Would this work? Okay, it is not heating up the air at all. Okay, so if we just get a bunch of these heating light bulbs, then it should make the air around these a little bit hotter, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how these work. Can I set how hot they get? Hold on, let me see. Set target temperature. Let's just crank these things as high as they can go. There we go. Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, so these heating elements are glowing red, like very brightly. How hot is the air around it? Ooh, look at that. A nice summer on negative 144 degrees instead of the typical, you know, negative 148. We are really giving this guy a treat right here. So what if I just got a few more? Oh, and I didn't freeze them. Well, that would have been smart, wouldn't have? Hold on, let me try this again. God dang it, I did. Okay, heating. Why did I not freeze them? I'm so stupid. Okay, heating elements. Freeze them, and then we're gonna get a few extra. Okay. Oh my god, negative 129 degrees. Oh wow, it's gonna be a nice summer day here in a second. I'm just gonna keep spamming them. We're actually increasing the temperature quite a bit here. It's actually just 200 degrees. Okay, now it's a little bit too hot over here. Whoops. Okay, we gotta remove some of the heating elements here. Gee, I made like an artificial sun over here. Look at the heat difference. 258 degrees, then you freaking like jump in the air and it's negative 148. Jesus, it's so bright. Okay, we gotta remove like the 2 top layers here. 200 degrees still. Okay, we gotta move a few more. 168. Okay, we gotta move a few more. Beautiful. Actually, a summer's day outside. 93 degrees. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work first try? Second try? I guess let's see. Spawning in our guy right now. Okay, so I didn't even need to start the timer yet to tell you that this isn't gonna work out very well. I also can't even see the guy. The lights are so bright, I can't even see where our guy is. He's just a shadow. Look how bright this is. Is this even wide enough to fit a person? I think it is. Okay, you can't really see him, but there is in fact a person in between the heating element columns here. So I'm gonna unpause time and we're gonna start the 1 minute timer. I think this should, why? No, you imbecile. Why would you kick the heating elements? You freaking, oh my god. Hold on, trying this again. Let me reset the timer. Hold on, let me try and space these out a little bit more. Okay, spawning a person in. We can see their outline through the thermal imaging. Let's start the timer up and okay, they're actually doing all right. Why are you dying? Why are you still, no, why are you still dying? I don't understand why they still die. It's perfect. The temperature's perfect, except if you're laying on the heating element, in which case it's a little bit hot. What the hell is going on right now? Do I still have too many? But now it's negative 37 degrees. Okay, well, maybe it's still enough to keep a guy alive. I don't want to give up on this dream quite yet. Here we go. Just keep trying until it works. Wait. He's actually doing all right. They're actually doing all right. Oh my god. Everyone pause. We might be golden here. Again, I'm sorry it's kind of hard to see this guy. I mean, you have to kind of squint a little bit. It's a little bit dark around here. Oh, Actually, if I go like this, it's not. He's doing 20 seconds. Oh my God, we're gonna do it. Second try. He keeps scooching closer to the stupid heating elements. Get your freaking toes away. 45 seconds. Oh my God. Am I gonna do this challenge first try? No, no, no. We were literally at like 55 seconds and this imbecile kicked the stupid heat. Are you actually dumb? Okay, we gotta go again. I'm telling you, this literally could work second try. This will be literally the quickest video I've ever done on this channel before. This video is gonna be like 5 minutes long. He's shivering. My concern is this guy shivers and they like shimmy over to like one side. I feel like if I tie them down, that's just cheating. You know, like this challenge is already pretty easy. Come on, buddy, you got this. It's 50 seconds, literally 10 more seconds and we do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Too easy. This challenge is too easy. I'm too good. I thought this challenge would be actually extremely difficult. It turned out to not be difficult whatsoever. Should I go super hot now? I have turned the ambient temperature of this world to 9,000 degrees because that is supposedly the temperature of hell. And today, my goal is to try and get a single person to survive 30 seconds in these awfully hot temperatures. And I honestly think this challenge is going to be extremely difficult because let me quickly show you how fast someone dies in these temperatures. I do have a timer in the bottom right corner, so I'm gonna unpause time and just show you how fast somebody dies. So let me start the timer up and here we go. Literally, what was that, a second? And someone's dead. Okay, so as I just showed you, hell is, it's quite hot, if you couldn't tell. So my first idea is to try and combat this heat with coldness. So I have these cold rays here, which supposedly, like, cool down somebody. I'm sure they'll probably instantly break in these hot heat, so let me make them indestructible. But my idea is that we just cool someone down to the point that the heat doesn't even bother them. I don't think this is gonna work, to be honest with you, but it's worth a shot. And I mean, it makes the most logical sense to try and cool someone down. So let's get a few of these freeze rays in here, just like that. And let's put our person in the center here. There we go. And I'm just gonna activate all the freeze rays and then we're gonna unpause time and let's just pray that I can survive for a full minute. I don't think it's gonna be possible, but who knows? So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, we still died in about 2 seconds. Okay, all right, so we're definitely not doing good right now. The cooling rays did not help at all. Our guy is still 2,500 degrees. Is this challenge possible? I might have to nerf the challenge to 10 seconds. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I can do a full minute. That didn't work. My second idea I have, and I really have no more after this, is to use these cooling elements. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have ambient temperature on, which I do, which means if there's a super, super cold object right here, it'll make the surrounding air a lot colder, like not 9,000 degrees hot. So what if I just got one of these cooling elements and just plopped her down right here, and I activated it, and I made it so its set temperature is, I made it so it was like extremely cold, like that cold, right? Yeah, well, it's actually still cooling down, but I think you get the idea. Oh God, the coldest it got was -12 degrees. Okay, I have great news to report to everybody. We have cooled down the air around this cooling element by 0.6 degrees. And it's now only 8,999.4 degrees Fahrenheit. We are fast tracking this challenge right here. Oh, and there we go. We're down another degree. Awesome. But okay, with this idea in mind, if I just got enough of these, would this just work? Like if I just really got a lot in this one area, would it cool it down enough? Oh, look at that. Only 8,944 degrees. Wow. My game might crash before I get enough cooling elements to cool this down enough. Can I just make these bigger and they have a larger impact? Is that something I can do? Oh my God, it's so bright. And my game's lagging really bad as well. Wait, actually 6,600 degrees is still extremely hot, but it's better. Okay, do you think a person could survive 10 seconds at 612 degrees? Do you think that's possible? We might have to test it out. Okay, our first test of the massive cooling elements. Let's see if this guy can survive 10 seconds in hell. You can't even see the guy. It's like you can barely see his outline, but here we go. Unpausing time in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, my game's actually lagging so bad it's to our advantage, and he still died in 3 seconds. I don't think the cooling elements are gonna be enough, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, guys, I have an idea so stupid that's going to work. So originally, I wanted to do this challenge for 10 seconds. Originally, I did the cold one for 60, but hell is so difficult that I can only do it for 10. So if I do 1/100th speed, that's 1/100, so I need to multiply 10 by 100. Just give me a second here, which is 1,000 seconds or 16 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I have a mod called the flipping mod. And what the flipping mod does is it does exactly what you think. It flips people around. So if you select someone, it flips them around just like that. But what this mod does is it also also gives people a small little bit of invincibility. So if I just sat here for 60 minutes and 45 seconds, just constantly flipping this guy right this, he would technically survive that amount of time in hell in real time. This is so stupid, it just might work. So without further ado, let me start the timer up, and now I'm actually ready. Here we go. So I just have to sit here and I have to spam the R button over and over again for the next 16 minutes. I'm really hoping this works, and I think I have no other options beyond this. Oh my god, I didn't realize we're past the 16-minute mark. Just keep going, buddy. Please. He's getting a little bit worse for wear. Like, he's been slowly deteriorating over the past 16 minutes. But, I mean, we gotta be getting close. We're almost at 16 minutes and 45 seconds. I have no idea what this dude's health is actually at right now. He could be dead for all I know, and I just wasted 16 minutes. But 5 more seconds. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1. That's it already. Okay, hold on. Moment of reveal. I'm stopping the timer. I'm stopping it. Is this guy going to be dead or alive when I look? Please be alive. Please be alive. Yes! Yes! I survived for 10 seconds. Holy God, I beat the cold and I beat the heat. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like. This was like basically 2 different videos smashed together. Goodbye.